Every single day, millions of people cry. Some cry because they are overwhelmed with joy. Others cry because they have lost someone they love. And sometimes, people cry without fully understanding why. Tears are one of the most ordinary parts of being human, yet they hide one of evolution's greatest mysteries. Seems like a terrible survival strategy. Tears blur your vision. They make it harder to see danger. They reveal your emotional state to everyone around you. In the wild, showing weakness could mean losing your life. So why would evolution preserve such a strange behavior for hundreds of thousands of years? Now imagine standing in the middle of an ancient forest nearly 300,000 years ago. There are no cities, no roads, no phones, no electricity, only endless trees, the sound of insects, distant animal calls. A single mistake can be fatal. Every member of your small tribe depends on one another. Alone, survival is almost impossible. In a world like this, strength matters, speed matters, intelligence matters, but there is something even more powerful: connection. Human beings didn't become the dominant species on Earth because we had the sharpest teeth or the strongest muscles. We survived because we learned to trust each other, protect each other, and work together. That raises an incredible question. Could crying have helped build that trust? At first, the idea sounds ridiculous. How could something that makes us look vulnerable become one of our greatest evolutionary advantages? To answer that question, we first need to understand what tears really are. Most people think tears are simply water falling from the eyes. They aren't. Every tear your body produces is part of an incredibly sophisticated biological system. In fact, your body creates tears every single minute of your life, even when you don't notice them. These invisible tears constantly cover your eyes with a thin protective layer. They keep the surface smooth, wash away dust, kill harmful bacteria, and allow you to see clearly. Without them, your eyes would dry out within hours. Scientists call these basal tears. Then there are reflex tears. Imagine cutting onions. Within seconds your eyes begin burning, and tears start flowing automatically. The same thing happens when smoke enters your eyes, or when strong wind irritates them. These tears exist for one simple reason: protection. They quickly remove anything that could damage your eyes. Almost every land mammal produces these kinds of tears. Dogs do, cats do, elephants do, even birds produce protective tears. So in this sense, humans are not unique at all. But then something extraordinary happens. Sometimes your body produces tears even when nothing has entered your eyes. No smoke, no dust, no onions. Only emotion, a memory, a voice, a song, a goodbye, a reunion, a broken heart, or overwhelming happiness. These are emotional tears. As far as current scientific evidence shows, humans are the only species clearly known to shed tears in response to complex emotions. That makes emotional crying one of the most unusual behaviors in the entire animal kingdom. But why? If emotional tears don't directly protect the eyes, why did evolution keep them? Scientists have debated this question for decades. Some believe emotional tears reduce stress. Others think they strengthen relationships. Some researchers even argue they silently communicate emotions in ways that words never could. The truth is likely far more fascinating than any single explanation. To understand it, we have to travel back to a time long before civilization existed, long before kings, long before writing, long before history itself. Our ancestors lived in small groups, often no larger than 30 or 40 people. Every face was familiar. Every life mattered. If one hunter was injured, the group lost food. If one mother couldn't care for her child, the tribe faced a dangerous future. Survival depended on cooperation more than competition. And that's where human emotions became one of our greatest evolutionary tools. Fear warned us about danger. Love kept families together. Empathy encouraged us to help the injured. And perhaps, tears became one of the most powerful signals the human body ever created. Not because they made us stronger, but because they reminded others that we needed each other. What began as a few drops of water may have quietly helped shape the story of humanity itself. And this is only the beginning of the mystery. Imagine a newborn baby entering the world for the very first time. The baby cannot speak. It cannot walk. It cannot explain hunger, fear, pain, or loneliness. It has only one powerful tool: a cry. Within seconds of hearing it, adults instinctively react. A mother immediately turns her head. A father rushes closer. Even complete strangers often feel an urge to help. This reaction isn't random. It is deeply wired into the human brain. Scientists have discovered that the sound of a crying baby activates areas of the brain responsible for attention, empathy, and caregiving much faster than many other sounds. In other words, Evolution designed the human brain to notice crying almost instantly.